Yeah.
Good morning, Uday. Today is Thursday, December the 7th, and here's the heads up brief for today. Today's production to our clients consisted of a total of 74 issues. In East Asia Pacific, we covered 42 issues. In South Asia, 15 issues, and 17 issues in the EMEA region. I will be briefing you on the major issues of today's production.
Hi, Basil. Thanks. Sorry, I was on
Starting
mute.
off with East Asia Pacific, I'll be covering the top 2 of the 42 issues. In Myanmar, the military has continued to lose bases and personnel over the past few days due to growing anti-military operations across the country. For instance, the Myanmar National Democratic Alliance Army captured a major security outpost in the southern part of Loa Khai, Kokang self-administered zone. Yesterday, the ethnic armed group has been attempting to take control of the area over the past few weeks. Lukai is a strategic location that connects China and Myanmar. We covered this as a major development in the Southeast Asia roundup today.
Thanks, Basil. Yeah, the city is quite strategic, and the military has still been holding on to it. It's important to note that the resistance hasn't been able to just take it as they did various other cities because it's a larger and more important city. But regardless, they are making significant gains, and yeah, the military will need to see whether it can hold on. Thanks.
Yes, we're monitoring this closely today. Also in Myanmar, fuel shortages continued to worsen in parts of the country yesterday, with Yangon being one of the worst affected areas. Hundreds of vehicles were stranded at filling stations in Yangon due to the shortages. Individuals who managed to procure fuel were allowed to purchase only up to 20 liters. Local petrol pump operators have noted that most pumps in the city will run out of fuel over the coming days.
Okay, so it's very likely that the government is diverting all fuel towards its military needs. So Basil, can you tell the team to send an advisory out tomorrow on this, as we do have people in Myanmar?
Yes, sure, Uday.
Thanks.
In South Asia, I'll be covering the top issue of the 15 issues. Cyclone Michang brought incessant rainfall and strong winds to the southeastern coast of India, particularly to Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh over the past 5 days. The tropical cyclone moved towards the Bay of Bengal on December 5th, leaving behind widespread flooding along the coastal areas in both states. It mainly affected in India and Bangladesh. In India, a total of 13 people were killed and 140 trains and 40 flights were cancelled. In Tamil Nadu, due to the cyclone, hundreds of locals continue to reside in temporary flood relief centers in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, due to the flooding. In Bangladesh, cautionary signal number 3 has been raised for the maritime ports in Cox's Bazar, Mongla, and Paira. Over 300 tourists are currently stranded on St. Martin's Island due to the suspension of ship operations resulting from rough waters. Authorities have advised local representatives and government officials to ensure the safety of these stranded tourists.
All right, let's keep our clients updated on this. Thanks, Basil.
Sure. Finally, in the EMEA region, I'll be covering the top issue of the 17 issues. Concerning the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, around 16,250 Palestinians and 1,200 Israelis have died. At least 43,600 Palestinians and 3,500 Israelis have been injured. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has invoked Article 99 to force the Security Council to address the war in Gaza. Guterres has warned that the war may threaten the maintenance of international peace and security. The European Union's head of foreign policy, Josep Borrell, has urged EU members of the UN Security Council and other countries to support Guterres' call for a ceasefire. We conveyed this to our clients via an advisory message today.
Thanks, Basil. What do you think is the possibility that the UN Security Council will vote in terms of a ceasefire, given the Western countries in it?
Well, we've seen this before. Britain, mainly, and the United States have voted against a ceasefire in Gaza. They voted for a humanitarian pause, and we've seen that last for 7 days only. So unless Israel achieves some strategic goal in Gaza, there will be no ceasefire in the short term.
All right. Thanks a lot, Bassel.
Thanks, Uday. That's all for today.